He doesn't like being in his crate either. He likes to be able to run around and move and cause mischief.
I would feel the same way as a baby monkey.
Yes. Nice and calm, huh? Isn't it nice and cozy and warm in there? Straight out.
It's a good boy.
8:30. Good boy. So good.
Oh, look at this one.
Oh, a little bandit friend.
It'd be interesting to know also if he is scratching his belly.
Mm-hmm. It's a new monkey. Yeah.
It's tall.
Yeah, he's too big.
Oh, he's regretting this.
Yeah.
Okay. You're regretting this decision now.
You want your phone?
Maybe yes.
Good morning. Excuse me.
You're looking good, girly. Her eye looks so much better. You can actually see the eye now. It's
I'm
great.
so sorry. No, don't bite me, please. She bites so painful.
Does she?
Because she doesn't really, she can see, but her brain's not really computing. So when she bites, she goes for it, like Cuddy.
Yeah.
Like, she does not hold back whatsoever.
It's like how young animals are more dangerous when you don't know what you're doing.
Over the years, Josie has developed protocols for looking after head trauma victims with great success, and we try to carry these protocols over to our volunteers or long-term staff members so that they can also help in the treatment and care of these animals.
No leakage. We're good. We're good. I'm gonna do what I did. So she's just had the BFIT, so now we're gonna give her some fluids. Hey, gorgeous. Relax.
Such a good girl. That right?
Mm-hmm. Good job.
You can feel that nice touch.
Mm-hmm.
So when you inject fluids, you can feel.
Yeah, if you want to
Like
feel
a-
here, you can feel there's like a bubble
Okay.
of the water. Hey, oh gosh, hey, what about this? What about a grape?
Oh.
Yeah.
Precious.
Yeah. Such a good girl. Oh, look at the way you're eating.
Oh, that's the first time I've seen her eat so enthusiastically in
I know.
person. It's so sweet. Her progress is crazy.
You're doing so good. It's all your fans. All your fans.
Yeah, she has
huh?
so much support.
You want another one? You gonna spit this out? And another one? Yeah, you
C'est encore un truc à faire, la technique. Je suis en train de détailler le point là-bas.
52.3. What's that in ounces?
So Josie has some good smoothie and juice recipes that we use to build up the strength or give extra protein to the little ones, and this also helps quite a bit with their recovery rate, and we just get everyone to help administer them.
So Charlotte right now is enjoying a smoothie. Hey girl, we need to sit up. Hey, you got it. And she does have a lot of the smoothie all over her face, but she is enjoying it. There we go. Yesterday was a really good day for Charlotte. And then she did have quite a severe seizure on night shift, so she was given medication to deal with that, which has just made her really sleepy. Oopsies, that's my hand. You're biting me. Which has made her really sleepy today. So she's not as active today, but we're still trying our best and giving her lots of time to rest. Hey, Charlotte. There you go. So we have been giving her juices, but today we have a smoothie for the extra fiber. She can't eat a lot of vegetables and anything yet, so her diet's pretty limited. So a little bit of a smoothie will help with that and hopefully help her gain some weight, as she has lost some weight since she arrived. So we're going to try bulk her up with some of our soy formula that we give the babies as the milk, and just see what else we can give this little angel, and have her continue to recover and gain strength and heal. As you can see, her head again has gone down a lot. Hey, Feisty, don't bite me. And this eye is looking really amazing. What, do you want a piece of bubble? Is that your problem? Hey, there you go, a happy girl.
So my Saturday afternoon checkup rounds. My first check is in Scrosey. There's no details on the sheet because it's one of the troop gauges for trapping. Our temporary resident is Miko, or a kind of miracle monkey who's had a section of his intestines removed due to an injury. And that was only like 3 or 4 weeks ago. So he's already recovered enough where we can put him back to the syndro cage. And to be honest, he's maybe only a few days away from actually rejoining the troop. He's doing so well. So quite a serious operation, but these monkeys are incredible healers. They really do recover very, very quickly. And he's already on normal diets again, doing fine. So we'll just give him a little bit longer, just to make sure. Before he goes back out. It's a nice cool afternoon, overcast, and straight down here we're straight to Robert Troop. This first cage is Robert A. It's another one of our older cages, but still nice and big. And this has been prepared for the juvenile group in quarantine. So Brenda Kay, Lolo and Peanut. Big thanks to our donators who stepped up to name them. They're going to move into this cage. It's been really nice. We've redone the whole cage, stripped it out, and everything's new. And we've got the shade now over the fence just to protect them, and we're just going to put some extra chicken wire on the bottom here just to stop them interacting with the troop too much, just in case there's any aggression. So we'll put that on for a few weeks and see how they behave, and then eventually we'll take it off, which will allow them to interact, hopefully in a social and friendly way. But the long term, we're not actually considering integration into Robert. They'll just be resident for a while, as they're quite way down the integration order. We have quite a list of monkeys, and just not a lot of people to get them shifted, so they'll stay together in their little group for quite a while. But over here we've got the A family. It's kind of out of focus, but Amaya, Aryan and Arav. So this is Aryan, little baby Arav, and mommy Amaya, and they're doing super good. They've already been down here for a week, fully settled, and again, nice cage, a lot of nice branches. Gotta keep the baby entertained. And again, this is their kind of long-term home until we figure out a way of integrating them somewhere. So probably a case of waiting until the little Arav grows up, and then we'll probably separate Aryan, the dad, and he'll join a troop, and then the other two will go somewhere else. But anyway, long-term plans. For now, they're nice and settled in their new home. So now I'm just going to go up and check on Pokey and then little Elio. So just before I check on the other two, we've got a special case in here. Primates are not pets, apart from Jason. He's our pet for today. So Jason's doing 24 hours in a crush cage to raise money for a big new enclosure for Appy. How's it going, man?
It's alright.
Enjoying it?
Yeah.
Is it getting uncomfortable?
Good carers here inside Sigma. Get a lot of mats.
Yeah. Is it still comfy?
It's alright. I have to change every so often of position.
Yeah. Okay.
Doing good.
And of course we're on live on YouTube. Although by the time this video comes out, it'll be a long time away. So, up to Gizmo. It's coming up past Gizmo now, on my left. Which doesn't quite feel the same. We've lost 3 of our iconic monkeys in the last month or 2. We lost the alpha male Aslan, aka the king, and we've lost Brownie, who was the oldest monkey on the sanctuary, 28. And we also lost Kunuk, who is a very big character. She suffered from spinal kyphosis. She's very distinguishable. So Gizmo doesn't quite feel the same. But as the old ones go out, the new ones go in. Here we have little Pokey, and she's doing so good with her, I wouldn't quite say foster mum, but with her care. This is Uh-Oh from the troop. So she's been looking after little Pokey here and making her feel at home. And she's also been getting lots of attention at the fence and interacting with the babies and the juveniles from the troop. So we didn't put any babies in here from the last season, but there's Mitch and Matty Jr. from the season before, and they're very playful. So I reckon Puggy will be good to join the troop in a couple of weeks. We'll just need to find some time on the schedule. We'll see about letting her out. But yeah, all good here.
Quinn. Just checking up on ex-pet Quinn. You may remember he had a lot of problems with his organs. He had a hepatomegaly, an enlarged liver. A few months ago, he had some X-rays at the vets. He looked quite pale too, but he's looking much better. His coat is better too. His weight is better after his treatment. She said his organs were quite bad, so possibly as a result of very poor diet before arriving. So now he's eating well, and he's off some of his medication. He's just on some natural liver support and a few things for his immune system, and he does seem to be doing better.
So just an update on last season's orphans in Gizmo. This is Matty Jr. and Mitch playing together. They get on super well in the troop, always playing, always being the character by all the females. Mitch is on the right, Matty Jr., the one jumping about on the ropes now. Matty's still a little bit smaller and thinner, but both are doing really well and happy and healthy and loving life as wild monkeys should.
So during the integration, Skylar was attacked by some of the other monkeys, unfortunately, and she's got 2 nasty bites on her side. Well, they look like nasty bites. We're not 100% sure yet, but she's looking a little bit down, so we decided it's best just to bring her in. Let's give her a quick checkup and see that everything's okay, that she's strong enough to go back out into the troop. So Skylar's been lightly sedated, so we can take her through to our sick bay and just have a look and just see that the wounds aren't too deep, and what we need to do to get her back into the integration process.
Oh, they're going out. Sorry, I didn't realize we were bringing her to surgery.
And then just check with our head that it's tilted that way. Yeah, exactly like that. And then what we're going to do. Yes, it is right. Right, so there's one down here, you see?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's the one of them. Okay, so it goes up quite long actually, that's why it's so sore. I'm trying to
Really?
get
Didn't
rid of
even
some
see
of the-
that.
No, you can't see under the fur, that's why I thought, well, rather have her come in so we can take away some of the hair and just see what's going on underneath. About 1 inch long.
Clutch.
Yeah, tailwind. The main thing is I just wanted to check it, so I'm not going to do too much, I just want to check that it's nothing serious. If we were doing something like, okay, we're going to actually clean up the wings properly, we would cut away all the hair and everything, but you know, they're going to heal by themselves, so I'm just going to do the same for this one as well. So this is the recent one, I'm not going to put too much pressure.
Here you can see clearly that there's no hole.
So I'm going to not put pressure. If I put pressure on the needle, it might, like I say, disturb the bleeding. So we're just going to put some saline in there leave it to do its thing. And we've got to get back soon, so just have a bit of a keep the hair away. So she's going to go back to the intro cage today.
Okay.
Later on though, just to make sure she's eaten something and that, and then she'll go back.
Do you want me to come
Yeah.
outside?
I think that's easier. How's her teeth? I just want to have one look at her teeth in case, because whilst they're sedated, exactly, whilst they're sedated, we always look at the teeth last because that's what wakes them up. She's got good teeth. See those canines?
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Okay, let's get back. These are typical Luxie wounds. I've seen these ones before.
She really goes for it.
Okay, you can just put her straight in
Yeah.
on
We
the
need a
blanket.
blanket.
Yeah, pop her in that under the blanket. And you can just leave the blanket a little bit off the wounds there, yeah. But they are typical Luxie ones, I think. Candy had similar as well, so hopefully she's getting more. And that would have been healing up underneath, and we wouldn't have, you'd have just seen that she'd be like having difficulty climbing, and then we wouldn't even have known what it looked like.
Yeah.
Well, after being looked at and checked that everything wasn't too serious, Skylar is back in the intro cage, busy grooming Victoria. Looks like she's very, very happy to be back. Fortunately, there was nothing serious and she should heal quite fine. She's also starting to groom Yoshi, and things are looking very, very, very good at the moment. I think the biting was done by Luxie. Luxie was one of the first part of the first group introed into H&B. She is a very dominant female and can be very aggressive with new monkeys. So we think the bite was caused by her.
She's fighting bandits with Percy.
Skylar and Percy putting the bandits in their place, pulling faces at them and telling them they should be careful. So it doesn't look like Skylar was too badly injured in the end of the day.
Skylar is outside again after being pulled into sick bay because of her bite. You can still see the wound and the shaved fur. She's been doing good again. She was quick to go outside. She likes being outside. Yesterday there was again a bit of chasing, but nothing serious. This seems to be her friend, Priscilla. She just followed her around a bit and ate next to her. And yeah, she slept outside one night again, and hopefully now she will stay outside with nothing more happening. But we'll see.
Little Charlotte's doing so well today. You can see the right eye is starting to open up, and it looks for now okay underneath, which is great. She's been eating well. She's been having some diluted baby milk for extra protein. She's also been walking around a bit. She had a long rest this morning, but is more active now. You can see she's just actually woken up from a sleep. She's been resting on her teddy bear and had lots of comfort from her human carers, who are doing a really good job with her. She's having meds a few times, well, quite a few times a day for the swelling. She's having meds occasionally for the seizures, depending how she's doing. She's having lots of fluids. She gets a hot water bottle and generally lots of attention. Good girl. Charlotte's actually drinking some milk from a dish.
A very big and grateful thank you to our team that have been following Josie's protocols to the T to make sure we bring little Charlotte around, and as you can see the progress is remarkable. She's starting to look a lot better. We're a lot more confident now that she's going to pull through completely. We're just hoping that there's not permanent brain damage, but as I say, the recovery has been remarkable. Thanks also to all those people that have donated towards her medical bills and helped us get her through the vets and things like this. She's still got 1 or 2 more visits to go just to make sure she's on the right path. But so far we're very confident, and we're going to follow her progress.
The little Charlotte is still managing to eat on her own, and she's actually trying to shove as much food into her mouth as she possibly can. A few times I've actually had to take the food out of her mouth, take the food from her hand, move the plate away, and give her a 5-minute break to relax. Because you're just a small little lady. You need to calm. You're gonna end up choking on all the food you have in your mouth. Let's take this away. There you go. Now you can eat the grape. Yes. Happy girl. So I have been trying to force her to take a few naps today, but she is just absolutely refusing. So I'm giving her a chance to have some more food, and then I'm going to take out her nighttime carrier and put her in for at least 45 minutes to take a nap and get some rest, because although getting the fluids and the food is important, she also needs that time to rest. So this is Charlotte's first time on the floor. Since she's arrived, we've just been on the bed in Neverland. But as she's continuing to improve, we're now trying to encourage her to move more, because the last 2 days she's enjoying just sitting in the exact same spot and shoving all the food she can into her face. So she's here, and I'm trying to encourage her to come on. Come on. Come on. I'm just slightly touching her hips and it seems to work to get her to move. Your foot's stuck. Come on. You don't want to move, do you, huh? There we go. Come on, sweetheart. Come on. There we go. Look at you go. So this is actually Charlotte's first time being at this door, which usually our orphans are looking out at. There's sick bay. And because she's been so critical, she hasn't been able to move much, and we've had the doors closed to prevent her having any seizures, from the light and stuff coming through. But now it's been almost 3 days since her last seizure, and I just thought she could enjoy some light today and enjoy watching people. What do you think, Charlotte? It is near the end of the day, so things are calmer around sick bay. And first thing in the morning is quite crazy, so at least now it's quite a nice time for her.
It's always very difficult at this stage to say how things are going to turn out with head trauma. Something that can go either way. She could be affected for life, or if things work out in her favour, she could start coming right. It's still early days yet. Her progress is quite fantastic. As I say, her eyes and stuff are coming right. She's not walking around too much in a circle in the one direction, which is a good thing. And she seems to be aware of her surroundings and what's happening. So far everything is very, very positive. We're very happy with her progress. We are going to at some point get the pellet removed, but we're just waiting till she's strong enough before we attempt to do anything like that.
Stretch your legs, honey. Come on.
Charlotte's had another good day today. She's just resting on her teddy bear, but she hasn't been resting much. She's been up and about. She's had some grapes, some avos, some blueberries, some pawpaw, and quite a bit of food, which is really good. She does like to be propped up on the teddy bear. She's becoming much more aware of us too, so if we touch her in certain areas, then she's aware of it, which is also good. She's also had some baby milk for extra protein today, and all her other supplements she's having, and her eye has also been much more open. Huge thank you to everybody who's been supporting her. It's actually amazing how many messages we've had and support, words of love and strength, and just really nice to know there's a lot of people out there who care. So thank you very much.
our out of season little orphan Elio doing so well, learning the feeding cage. He seems to have that all under his control. I'm not too sure what the other monkeys are thinking. Where the heck do you come from? Wrong time of year. But this isn't stopping little Elio.
Here we can see Maisie watching Elio as he takes a drink. Gavin's also very interested. And over here, you can't see much through the mesh, but we have Piglet, who's also been very interested in him. And he's getting much more confident in front of Gavin, but still keeping a safe distance as he should from big males. And he's in quite a playful mood, so I think he'll really enjoy playing with Maisie and some of the other little ones when he gets out. Here she comes for a bit of a closer look.
It really looks like the other monkeys are a little bit confused as we are, but of course that's not preventing little Elio making friends. He seems to like the troop monkeys and seems to interact very well.
In the back here we have Waffles coming by. Not stopping to say hello today though. So grooming here we have Maisie grooming Kiki. And Elio watching and learning. Also have to the right there Waffles. He's often quite interested in the babies. She's been sitting by the fence quite often. And Elio's been quite keen to get their attention. But he's still a little spooked by males. Here we have Gavin, has just spooked him away from the fence a little bit. Bad. Okay, good boy. Your tail was pretty gross earlier, huh? I'm sniffing in the background of the film, like allergies everywhere. Good boy, I know you're doing so well. Let me get to your legs, huh? I know, you don't want to be bathed. It's like bathing an actual toddler. I know. I know. Think how clean you're gonna be. And all the moms in the troop are gonna want you. I know. Come on. You're gonna make yourself cold staying out of the water, huh? It's gonna get cold. Good boy. I know. You're not gonna like me anymore, huh?
He looks almost like a zebra.
Doesn't he? All sticking up. Okay, go on, cling on my arm, that's okay. Yeah? And then you can let me do your legs. I don't mind that. Look at you with your new hairstyle. He does look zebra-like, doesn't he, on his back here? I know, sweetie. Show me your face, huh?
Oh. There are people watching at the fence.
Yeah, all the monkeys are interested now. Okay, come on. I'm gonna rinse you off. Got to go in this one, buddy. I know. Yes, good boy. Just gonna get all this soap off you. I know. He's such a little struggler. It's okay, you can sit there. We can do it from there. But I don't want soap left on you. It's going to be irritating, isn't it? Come on, give me this hand. Yes, there we go. And now the other one. I know. He looks so funny. Here you go. Hang on. Not onto the dirt. Come on. Tell you what. Come on, dear. Yeah? Okay. So this one, Maggie May, she's already taken in 2 orphans from this past season. She's a really good foster mom. And definitely an option to come look after Elio. Her own babies are a little more independent now, the one she just took on, and they spend a bit more time with some of the other females. So she's a bit more free to look after another one. And he's like, don't go. It's my future mommy. So at the fence here we have our famous foster mum, Mrs. Gold. Come to say hello to Elio. He's a bit busy climbing at the minute to pay much attention, but hopefully he will go say hello at some point. Here he is approaching. He's quite comfortable in front of her, which is good. He's been in a really playful mood today. So he's probably hoping for a little one to come play with him.
So today, it is Thursday, and Charlotte has basically woken up and her brain seems to be working. She's now absolutely terrified of her carers, which is kind of heartbreaking for us, but it's a good sign for her. As you can see, even in her eyes, she's very scared of me. She is moving around a lot more, but she is very frightened. Like I said, just showing off those monkey behaviors that she should have been, due to her condition and the trauma of her head. It wasn't quite functioning properly. That's why she was so calm and tame. You would have almost thought that she was completely humanized. But as you see today, even if I stand up, she's running, absolutely terrified, and she's trying to jump on to the bed and jump onto anything, trying to climb, which she can't quite do yet. She doesn't have that function with the rest of her, like her brain and her body working together quite yet. Yeah. And Josie's phoning the vet today to see if we can get her left arm looked at. You can see it's a little bit swollen and she still is not using it, so we're a little bit worried and just want to get it looked at. And we're hoping that they can maybe remove the pellet today as well, so fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. She seems to love this little wooden stamp. And she is drinking from the bottle. Although she's not as interested today. I've only been able to get her to drink if I burrito her, because like I said, she's just terrified of me. You can hear her grinding her teeth. This can be an indicator that they are in pain. Hey little lady.
Thanks again everybody for watching and making this all possible, for sharing, to being part of our community and family. It's really great having everybody on board. Please continue sharing the videos, clicking on like and subscribing. It's very important for us. It does help us make a little bit of income. For some reason it's been low for the last 2 weeks, for the last month I should say. I don't know why. Seems to be something with YouTube and not broadcasting it enough. I know everybody on our side is doing everything we can to share where we can. Thank you also to all those people who have contributed towards Charlotte for her surgery and helping getting her right. We do have another fundraising that we're doing to try and show appreciation to some of our local staff. As we're not getting income in, it's very hard to reward these guys. So we just got a collection to try and collect for them as well. But thank you till next week, till the next episode. We'll see you then.